YouTube, got another video here for y'all, man. This video by Longbeachgriffy. When Drake found out Kendrick Lamar was performing at the Super Bowl. I ain't really care for the beef too much. I just know that some of the songs was hard, and Kendrick had some harder songs come out with some better disses, you know. But let's just jump right into it.
So, Aubrey, how was this whole Kendrick Lamar fiasco treating you?
You know, I'm doing pretty well, Doc. You know, when Not Like Us first dropped, I used to wake up in the middle of the night in cold sweats with that song playing in my head. You know, every time I heard Euphoria, I would pass out. And every time I heard Meet the Grams, I would cry.
Wow.
And want to throw up at the same time. But now that the smoke is clearing, I feel a little bit better.
Did you know Kendrick Lamar's performing at the Super Bowl?
What?
Kendrick Lamar. King Kendrick is performing at the world's largest sporting event, live.
Wow.
In front of millions of people from around the entire world. It's performing live.
You know what's crazy? I don't even think Kendrick would have gotten that offer without like Drake, for real. Without dissing Drake the way he did, I don't think he would have gotten that opportunity. Not that he isn't a good artist or anything. He's a good artist. With or without the Drake beef, but I don't think he would have gotten that opportunity specifically right now if without Drake, without dissing Drake the way he did. You feel me?
At the Super Bowl. How's that make you feel? So who cares? But you're familiar with the Super Bowl, right? Cole said it in your song. In First Person Shooter, and For All the Dogs, that album that dropped in 2023, he said, what did he say? Big as the what? Big as, and you say what? Big as the Super Bowl. Big as the Super Bowl that Kendrick Lamar is performing at. You never performed at the Super Bowl, huh? Never performed at the Super Bowl ever. You never, ever, huh? Nobody ever asked you?
Okay, so he never has.
To perform at the Super Bowl? No, nobody ever. But Kendrick is about to. But you never have, right? Never, ever?
No. Well,
Kendrick Lamar is going to call you a pedophile in front of millions of people.
I mean,
yeah.
He is.
In front of millions of people from all over the world, he's going to call you a pedophile. And the people singing along to that song will also call you a pedophile. How does that make you feel? I don't give a fuck. Then TikTok and Twitter will drag you for the next few weeks after the Super Bowl. What? TikTok is dragging you right now. God damn. How does that make you feel, Aubrey?
Yo, Doc.
You do realize you are going down in history as the first nigga to ever get dissed in front of the entire world live at the Super Bowl. I would feel embarrassed. Are you not embarrassed?
Ultimately, Drake's gonna be fine, at least financially. Mentally, I don't know. I'm not Drake, but financially, he's gonna be good, bro. He's gonna be good.
That is embarrassing. I would hate to be you, Aubrey. How does that make you feel?
I'm feeling triggered. Can we please talk about something else?
I mean, damn,
I'm feeling triggered.
The bar in the club is one thing. You know, I was there too. Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. What? God damn.
He did him dirty.
The world, nigga.
Oh, I don't feel so good. I don't feel good.
Damn, man. I mean, if you thought it was bad before, you about to have Asians, Polynesians, Brazilians, Americans, Antarcticans, all rapping Not Like Us, all over the world. Oh my God. You not coming back from this, nigga.
Doc, please.
Ultimately, he'll be fine, like I said, but it's gonna be a while.
I can't breathe. Oh, I can't breathe. I'm in a panic.
If you can't breathe now, just wait until they get Kendrick Lamar to perform at the 2025 presidential inauguration. You gonna die.
You say you gonna die, it's crazy. Look, y'all, It's it's probably gonna take a minute. It's probably gonna take a minute, but Drake will be fine at some point. I don't know when, but he'll be alright. He'll be alright. He'll be alright. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna watch one more clip from Longbeachgriffy. His older clips, I don't know about now, but his older clips super demonetized. Like the content's crazy. But we just gonna jump right into this one right here. When your son wants a sex change.
What's going on, man? What's going on, brother? My son came to me today and he told me that he identifies as a woman and as an ally of the LGBTQIA plus community. I support her decision. Oh, okay. Good for him. She told me that she wanted to transition, and as an ally of the LGBTQIA plus community, I support her. Yeah, I mean, we live in different times, you know, be your true self, I guess. How old is this one? 19, 20 now? Oh, not my oldest, my 5-year-old.
Oh. They get younger every year. The only question I have is how. How? Like, how? At 5 years old, you don't know what you want to do. Like at 5, you don't know what you want to do at 5 years old. You barely know what snack you want in the morning. How do you know what sex you want to be at 5? I was gonna say 5, you barely speak him. I mean, a 5-year-old isn't able to speak fluently, but they able to speak. But like I said, 5-year-olds barely know what snack they want in the morning. How are they sure of what sex they are at 5 years old? How? 5-year-olds barely able to think for themselves as much as it is, but they know what sex they are at 5. Why are we getting younger every year knowing what sex we want to be? 5?
What? Yes, Lil Brandon, now known as Brittany, wants to live in her truth. And as an ally
again, how does that 5-year-old know that when
of the LGBTQIA plus community, I support her. What the fuck? What is wrong with you, Griffy? As an ally of the LGBTQIA plus community, I have to support this decision. Because if I don't support this decision, I'm transphobic and I'm against the LGBTQIA plus community, which
he got some in his nose that's really bothering me right now.
I support. Fuck the LGBTQ alphabet gang. They are some fucking bullies. That is a damn child.
I mean, that is a child.
He hasn't even jacked off yet. Wait till he get that first nut. It's gonna change his mind. Gonna change his life.
I don't think that matters.
Elementary.
I mean,
Mine ain't even developed. He ain't even big enough to get on the rides at Six Flags. Don't do that to that boy. She's a girl. No! That is a boy until he is old enough to make thorough decisions.
I mean, yeah.
It's not a girl. He gay. He like dick. And that's fine. That's okay. I thought about sucking dick a couple times in my life, but that's okay. That's okay. As an ally of the LGBT... Shut the fuck up! Shit! God damn, man. Fuck, delete his Twitter. Because that's where he's getting all this shit from. He's getting it from fucking Twitter. God damn liberals. Pushing it.
All I could say is like what he was saying. That is a child at 5. You really knowing what you want to be at 5. I just don't think that's realistic, bro. What next year we know what sexuality we is at 4. If you born a man and you want to identify as a woman, you would think that's being thought out. Like you think you would think that's being thought out for a little bit. 4, 5, 6 years. They don't know how to think for themselves like that. Like if you go support the decision, give that decision some time. Like a little bit of time at least. Like think about that thoroughly. Like come on. Like think about that thoroughly. Because imagine you got a child that identifies as the opposite sex, right? You let them do that. 5 years later, they back to the original sex. Then it's like, well, why did you say you was this sex in the first place? Oh, I mean, that was just a phase. That's just what I thought I was. I don't know. I feel like there should be more time thought out about that. At least a little bit. Not that it can't be supportive. Like if that's the sex you want to be, then go ahead, be that sex. But like 5, no time. Like as soon, like the snap of fingers. Like that's it. I don't know. Just I'm not a parent at all, but I feel like as parents, give the child some time to think about it. At least don't make the decision for the child, but like give the child some time to think about it. But I don't know. Maybe what? Maybe some kids just know. Maybe some kids do just know. But okay, you know what? I decided to do one more video. This video I'm able to relate to for sure. Parents that spank their children. I used to get spanked, but I got in trouble. Like I got whooped. Not all the time, but I got whooped for sure.
Little ass 3 times. Not to touch that shit. 3 times.
I got whooped
you
for
still
sure.
did. You touched that
when
shit.
I was out of line.
Whoop your little ass. I swear to God. You hear me? Fucking badass. I told you not to touch that. You gonna do that shit again? No. Good. Motherfucker. Hey. Yeah. Did you just...
Oh my God. This is a Karen.
Your child?
This has got to be a Karen.
Why, yes.
This has got to be a Karen.
I did. And I'll do it again. And again. And whenever else
she said, hey.
He decides to be defiant.
Oh
you are not supposed to spank your kids. Look at him. Okay, he's dying. Okay, he needs medical attention. He's on life support. Somebody call the ambulance. He's not even crying no more.
He's not even
He
crying.
He fucked up. Look, buddy, don't spank your children.
That is just your preference, ma'am. Respectfully, that is just your preference. So keep your preference to yourself. Unless you are obligated to tell this man he's not supposed to do this or do that, keep the preference to yourself, ma'am.
Children, okay? It's a detriment to their child development. Shut up, bitch. This is my child that came from my scrotum.
Right.
And I will discipline my child however I see fit. And I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker got to say about it. Is you trying the box? It's not discipline. It's abuse. You're abusing him. You're abusive and you're a rapist and you should die.
What?
What? Wrong, stupid. I'd be abusing him if I was hitting him for no reason. He knew he was in the wrong. I told him to stop doing it. He was being defiant. I smacked him on his little butt. He ain't did that shit since. It could still be traumatic to his health. Okay. If I want to inflict trauma on my child, I'ma do it.
I mean, that shouldn't really be a thought for parents. Like, come on. But I get what he's saying. Like, if he was trying to be traumatic, you would have seen him trying to be traumatic on his child. You feel
But
me?
I'm going to tell you one thing. Every time we walk into Walmart, he going to act accordingly. I promise you that. Do you even know what can happen if you spank children? They're more likely to grow up and be violent.
I did not grow up to be violent.
Be sexual assaulters, more
I am not a sexual assaulter.
likely to go to jail.
And I haven't been to jail not one time. And I've been whooped when I've been out of line.
Beat women. Some of them even go blind.
I'm not blind.
I've been spanked.
And I've beaten no women.
And I've experienced actual abuse. And I've never did any of that goofy shit you just said right now. Ah, yeah, the old, I was spanked when I was a child, but I turned out fine bit. Yeah. But I bet you probably have mental health issues. Yes, because I'm a fucking adult. Being spanked as a child has nothing to do with why I'm depressed today. Adulting is why I'm depressed. You ever pay bills, nigga? Actually, the reason for every bad thing that you do is because you were spanked as a child.
No, it's not. Someone get this Karen out of here.
You are incapable of life.
Someone get this Karen out of here.
Because you were spanked as a child.
No, fact. That's not a fact.
So, what's a more effective way to discipline my kid? Give them a nice talking to.
A nice talking to.
Over and 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 over again until they understand.
I'll tell you this. That only works on babies. Like on babies you can't really spank. Like that only works on toddlers. Like that only works on babies and toddlers. Little kids. You know what? It just really depends on the situation. In my opinion, if a child, like if I have a child right now, right? And my child is touching something they're not supposed to be touching. And I let them know like maybe 2 to 3 times, kind of like the beginning of this video, to stop, and they don't stop. Well, I'm going to do what works. Do I need to smack you upside of the head so you can stop? If that works, that's going to work. Now, if the talking was going to work, they would have stopped the first time. That's how talking works. That is how talking to somebody works. If it was going to work by just talking to them, it would have worked the first time.
Oh, and when they don't stop, what do I do then?
Right.
You take them to therapy or yoga.
Therapy?
Take them
therapy.
Therapy. And when that doesn't work, you pray for them. And at the slim chance that that doesn't work, what do I do then? If that doesn't work, you did something wrong in his development stages. Shut the fuck up. 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 Why the fuck do y'all even care about how other people are raising their fucking kids? Mind your fucking business.
Right. This is what I was saying in the last video. Some people do not know how to mind their own business. I'm telling you.
If I'm not over here fucking punching this motherfucker in his fucking face till he fucking bleeding, stabbing a nigga, shooting a nigga, putting a nuke in his mouth, shut the fuck up and mind your fucking business, bitch. Well, when he grows up with trauma, don't say I didn't tell you so.
Trauma's crazy.
I've never, ever disciplined or put a finger on my little Johnny, and he's only shot up 6 schools.
You heard what she just said, right? Never disciplined my kid.
Disciplined or put a finger on my little Johnny, and he's only shot up 6 schools.
6 schools.
Committed 2 rapes.
2 rapes.
And kidnapped 13 people. He's fine.
That's a psychopath right there.
Jamal, come on. Let's go. We going home.
You raised a psychopath, ma'am. But, okay, that was the last video. But, yeah. This last little clip, that woman, we just gonna call her Karen. She raised a psychopath. Not disciplining or touching your kid, not one time. No one parents like that. And if someone do parent like that, well, that is on you, sir, ma'am, whoever you is. Kids need discipline, at least some sort of discipline. Even if it's not hitting your child, whether it's taking their stuff, putting them in their room, whatever gets the job done. Whatever gets the job done. Clearly what she was doing did not get the job done. But that's the end of the video, y'all. I'll catch y'all later.
It's not in here. Y'all wasn't recording, were you? Oh, my bad.